Hello and welcome back to Southside Miniatures. Right, the bag from Temu, and that is by fair in it. It's got our, it's got my bathroom unit in it, and some other stuff. So what we're going to do now is and under it and see what's in the bag. And it's lucky my wife went out to the bins the other day, or where yesterday it was. And because and I went out to the bins, and as this bag was slung over the gate, and then would you believe it? Because they didn't knock or anything, and as all they must just walked up to the back gate, slung it over, and that was it. And then because my wife found it in the garden. So anyway, it's just hope, and hopefully it's all right inside. So we will see. Right. So what I'm going to do is use my scissors and as and start cutting it. Yeah, that's cut. That's it. Well, it don't take long to cut, we'll only cut the bag, isn't it? And I will use my, I will leave my my bathroom unit until last to keep you in suspense. Right. And as at the moment, what I do, I will take them out of the bags, and I will put them on the table, and then we will scan them afterwards. So so we've got a little metal bucket, and that's for my wife's Tudor House. Well, I can't say my wife, and that's Charles' Tudor House. And then so we've got one, and now you can see my scissors and my knives in that, because and I was using a craft knife and all that, but I found these plastic Stanley knives, and they're much better for cutting, or for cutting the wood to make stuff out of. So it was what I have started, and they're using these now. So, and I'll put that down now. Let's have a look, let's see what else we got. No, we've got this bag. Okay, I was going to open it, but I open it in just a minute. But we have got another metal bucket for Charles' Tudor House. You can see, so that's two, and two of them for her house. And then as they're so I don't know where you're going to put them in the kitchen or whatever, but they're two metal buckets for Tudor House. And they're just like Christmas, isn't it? And then when you start getting this stuff through the post. Right, and then and we'll have that in a minute. Or no, I'll go over that now. And I just can't wait. So, let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's copper. A frying pan and all that. That's pretty good. And then this is for my Victorian House, for the kitchen. And what I'm going to do is open it. And I'll just, well, if I can open it. Oh well. Okay, it was open one side. And oh, they're good. They are good. They are absolutely brilliant. You got a little pan there with the lid on it, and the lid and it comes off. Sorry, I have to put it on the table. And as the lid comes off it, and then we have got a saucepan. So that's good. That's for the woman of the house. If her husband comes in drunk or anything, we know what she's going to do with that. And then we've got a teapot or kettle. No, teapot, I think. And that's got a lid on it, and they're absolutely fantastic. They are really good. And so I'm going to put them over there. And I hope you can see these, and I'll turn them round, and I hope you can see them. And it's got the lids, and as the lid goes on, that one. And then we got the kettle there, and as the lid comes off, That's the one, get it off. Oh. And I hope you can see these well. And that's, I'll put that back on there. Yeah, I think all women know what the frying pan looks like. So that's that. And as I tell you, this one very, very exciting, doesn't it? And now open all these goodies. You know, so yeah, this one here, it's a little unit. This is what you put on in the other units. And then people like keep their letters in and some and their private stuff and all that, you know. So, and then it's only tiny because I thought, because I didn't know what it was until my wife told me what it was. And I think the drawers open, do they? Oh, they do, look. Oh, absolutely blinding. And if you have that sitting on another unit, and there's an input letters in it. See this one? These drawers do open. I know it's a bit hard to get. It's hang on. Well, what's one I'll get is a pair of tweezers where I can open it better. That's the one I get. Yeah, that one opens as well, look. And how good is that? And they're absolutely fantastic. So that's that. And I'll put it over there. And I'll put them to one side. And what next? What next I might ask myself. Let's have a look in here. Take it out of the bag. I think these, if I'm right, these are little black saucepans and stuff for my wife's with Tudor House for the kitchen. Yeah, and they are. It's because you've got a little black saucepan. And I will show you these a bit closer up, and now if you can see them. And there's, you know, we've got so many to open. Oh yeah, and you've got a little kettle. Look how small that is. Look how dinky, isn't it? That is absolutely lovely. How small they are. The little kettle there, so I'll put that on the table beside the saucepan. Yeah, got a little kitchen utensils, and I think they're spatulas, and I ain't really too sure. And as we got in this one here, these they're ever so tiny and fiddly, but I've got lids. I don't know if that's for that one. Oh no, it's too small for that one. Right, what I'll do, I'll put that lid there. I've got another lid here. Oh, that's for the saucepan. You can see the lid for the saucepan, and I put that on. And then more. And also a little cooking pot for Shell's kitchen. Then we've got another lid as well. I don't know where this one goes on. Does the one go on there? Oh, it does go on there, yeah. And as this lid goes on the cooking pot, and then as you can see. So what I do, I'll put the cooking pot, and I'll put a lid in front of it. And then also with the the saucepan, I'll put a lid in front of it so you know where they go, which ones they go on. Right, I've got a frying pan here as well, by the looks of it. Yeah, we have. So I'll put that in front. And then we got Sorry, I hope you can see this alright. Sorry, I know I ain't all finger and thumbs. And there's a tiny little saucepan. And I'll put that one, if I move them over, I'll put that in front there, because that lid goes, that lid goes on that one there. So that's them. I'll put them over there. Now I don't think there's anything else in there. Boy, it feels it, no. That's that one. Right, and now comes the big stuff. Oh no, hang on, we've got something else in here. Yeah, another bag. Your bag, you put inside a bag. Oh, there's a couple of little and they're meat cleavers. That's the one get out of the bag. Use that to cocoa oven. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're tiny, aren't they? Hang on. You got one silver one and one kind of like bronze or something, or gold. Yeah, bronze. And what I do, I'll put them on my fingers, and then I hope you can see them. I'll move them out of the way. I hope you can see them. And that's what I do is lay them in front there, because they're for Show's kitchen as well. That's that one. Yeah, so and it's now for the big stuff. What I do now, that is empty now, so I'll put it over there and I'll put the rubbish and that in just a moment. Because once I've shown you these, and now I am going to get the house down, the Victorian house, and sit on the table, and then put the kitchen stuff and that in it. So, and I'll just show you these first. Oh yeah, that's our unit for our bathroom in the Victorian house. That's nice, isn't it? That is nice. And even the drawer opens, does it? Yeah, oh, it does, yeah. Even the drawer opens. They could have put a pattern, and then there's in here. You could have a pattern paper in there, or you could put a mirror in there or something, just to, and then just to finish that off. And but that is lovely, and that is lovely. I might put a mirror. Oh, I don't know yet, but and then as time goes along, we'll see. And all that, but that is nice, and I hope you can see that. And that is to go into the Victorian bathroom. I'll put them over there. Put a elastic, because elastic bands are always handy to keep. Sorry. And that is now for the bathroom stuff. That's the one to get it apart. So well, I'll just lean over the fence. So far nothing broken anyway, so that was handy. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Well, that is nice. What I'll do, I'll take it out of the case now. Well, I don't know about this tap here, I don't know. It's supposed to have the, well, I don't know if that's broke, but let's take it out of there and as we'll see. But these are plastic, and they're thick plastic, and yeah, but you've got to watch your fingers because the dust will get sharp, especially on the edges. Oh, that's it, that's open, lovely. Right, I'm going to move that over and put all this paper in, and I'm going to see it along here. So let's see, the first one on top, oh, it's a mirror, and there's yeah, it isn't plastic, it's ceramic. So, yeah, it's pretty nice if you can see that. That's a nice mirror to go on the wall. And then that can go above the unit there. And now I think it'll look nice. That's got white and gold, and that's white and gold. So and that's, I think that might sit all right. That might even sit nice on there. And then we just have to see. Anyway, so what I do, I put it over there, I'll lay that down there. And then we've got the toilet. It's all good quality stuff. The handle on it is it's over the toilet seat. Let's have a look. Oh, I'll tell you, that is absolutely blinding. The seat lifts up everything. No, ain't that good? That is really, really good. And oh, I do like that. I think that's smart. And I'll put that one down there as well. Look at that. And then the next one is the sink. The sink unit. It's got a taps in. It's all good quality stuff. And then this was surprising, and that nothing broke. But it sounded like there's way big packs, I think. But as I said for this one here. So we go. Oh no, that's just in. Oh yeah, that's just in there like that. I don't mean it's broke. I just think it's. That's just got to be pushed in. Yeah. If you have a look around on this tap bit, and that is square. And if I don't know if it's been glued or not, and as in where they've slung it over, and it's broke, but because as you see, it was laying in the bath, but yeah, because that, and it's inside the bath on there, and I don't know if you can see. I'll turn it out like that. There's a square, and a square hole. As you can see, like that can go in. And that does press into there. So we'll hold it up, like that. But this here, you've got a plug on one end of it. I think that's a little plug there. And as on the other ends, it's another kind of plug in that, but what we're going to have to do is go back onto the picture and see where this fixes to, because I ain't going to know where it was like in the bath down there where it fixed, unless you just glue it along here. And I bet that chain is a bit long, unless you can cut the chain down, but we'll sort that out and as we go through anyway. So yeah, I hope you and then there's and I like these things, and they are nice. I think they're absolutely brilliant for the bathroom. So what I'm going to do now is and they just move this off. Well, we'll just move this stuff away, and then scan this, so you can see things better. And then we'll get the house down and start putting the stuff in the house. So see you in just a moment. Yeah, that's all the bits and pieces. And we just found out, you see this little drawer here, believe it or not, they've got magnets in the back. So, and then if you touch the drawer, it just shoots off in, because that's what it is. You see, even if you pick it up, and knock it like that, so they won't come out. That's amazing. You've got to pull them out, and as you can see, you've got to pull them out to get them out, and they've all got magnets on. So that's absolutely blinding. So, okay, and then what we're going to do now is get the house down, and as I'm going to put these bits in the bathroom, this will go in the kitchen, and that is then to show you what it looks like. And then Cheryl's going to put these in her house, but I don't think she's going to do it yet, and then she will do it sorry, in the next video which she does, and then when she does the kitchen. So yes, and I think they're absolutely and they're blinding. So next thing is putting them in the house. Okay, right, back at the house now, and then I'm going to start putting the stuff in what we got from the Temu. And plus, like, we're going to add some more stuff to it, where we had, where we've had in there for a little while, and plus what my wife's made as well. So, and then what I'm going to do is start putting stuff in the kitchen, and I'm going to put a frying pan over on the Aga or the range, whatever you want, and that's, and plus I'm going to put the one of the pots, and that with the lid on, and that's so that's if I can hold it. Oh no, that keeps falling off the lids. What I might do is stand there on the table, and I'll put the kettle on the range for Aga. Well, like that. Yeah, that looks right. And then what I'm going to do is add the sink. Add the sink. You see the cake's going to be lifted up to the first floor, up to the dining room. So in there. So right, I'm going to put this on there, in there, and now I'm going to put this on there, and on that. So you've got a pot on there. And then plus, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put colour pots and pans and stuff in the sink, so like as they're dirty. So what I could do is put, and then see these ones here, and those are nice ones. I put like a pot in there and a couple of soup stuff in there like that. And then plus what I'm going to do is bring the other table in, the big table. There's the big table. And I don't know, what I might do is bring the, before I put the table in, and then what I'll do is bring the kids in, and because they're looking at the cakes. Because they're looking at cakes before they go up to the and upstairs, and then I know you can't see the kids because the table's there, but and I'll move them over, so I hope you can see them now. And now what I'm going to do is put a couple of pots and that on the table, and I'm going to put some underneath. And then we are going to get some food to go in there as well. And I'm going to put that in there. Well, I don't know if it's too big. But what I am going to do is put some shelves up on here. And then what they had in the Victorian times. And I'm going to hang some pots and that. And some stuff up on them. And that. Right, that's that. So what it is now is to go upstairs into the dining room. So we'll go up there, and as you can see what they're doing upstairs. Okay, we're going to go up to the dining room now. I'm going to take this table and chairs out, because I've got a coffee set coming up. Sorry, a silver service coffee set. Silver service, oh, you're getting posh. Well, these are posh. And then it's Victorian House. Right, it's a silver service coffee set, but it's got a Swiss roll on it as well. And because they're having cake, they're having coffee and afternoon cakes. And as you can see, you know, we don't know if you can see that. And then you've got a coffee set there, or the coffee pot. You've got a milk jug, the sugar, and all that. A nice Swiss roll going there, and all that. So, and I hope you can see that. And then the shell made that Swiss roll, and that's come out and they're pretty well. So, what I'm going to do is sit that on the back table over there, so I'll get it all over there without everything falling over. Sorry if I'm going to be away for a sec. I'll put that over there. It's rather, if I can get that apart. I'm going to push that over to there, so they can still get something out of the dumbwaiter. That's that. And as the kids and that know that the food's going upstairs and the cake's going upstairs, so they've come up. A little girl and a little boy there. And so they're going to be looking at the cakes. And so I'll put it on the table there, and then I'll bring a little girl around there, and I'll bring a little boy around here. And I will put the chairs in. Because they've rushed out to come home and get a nice slice of cake. And there's, I've got another coffee set here. There's a plates with cakes on it. So you've got one for the little girl, and you've got one for the little boy. What we have done, and I hope you can see, and then all the silverware we put in the cabinet back there, and then we left the couple of doors open, and then that's how you can see. I hope you can see that. And we left the silver tray on the cabinet is on this side. But what I am going to do is take this table out, and then bring it down on this side and put the foods and I was to say the rest of the cake and the cups and the plates on it, so you can see, because I like me putting it up on there, and that'd be a bit hard to see it and all laid out. So what I'm going to do is move these chairs back here. Or, well, no, what I do, I take them out for the time being. Move this back here, but bring it down here, and I hope you can see that. And then what I'll do is move that back there, and I will add the other two plates. That's for the lady and gentleman of the house, or their and their mother and father. And then so I'm going to give them like a cup each. And I don't know if the kids are going to have coffee, who knows. And you know, so that's cut for them, and a cut for this one. And what I'm going to do is push that on a little bit, because that is coming off the end of the table. So I'll move that on and move that one on, and then I'll put this cup on there, move that over, put that cup on there, and bring the cakes in the middle, so they can help themselves. And so what I'm going to do now is put that back in the room. I know these rooms, and they're only tiny, and they are, because I like, for the size of the house, and they are small rooms, and plus I have this corridor up, and now I suppose if I would have left that closed up, because they come about here somewhere, the walls, but and I will have opened them up to make the corridor bigger, and now the rooms are smaller, but hey, and there's only one house, so, and now it's in the next house or something, and if I do feel Victorian, and I'll make the rooms bigger, and I will do, definitely. Oh, you know what I never done? Put a coffee pot in that in. So, well, I don't want to knock all the table over, so what I'm going to do, sorry, I'm going to take it all back out, it only take a seconds. Bring that back out, and sit that down now. Move the little boy, because I don't want to knock him over. And put the coffee pot, sorry, in that for just 1 second. I put a coffee pot on the silver tray, and the sugar and the milk. Sugar, sorry, that's milk, and then the sugar. And if I can turn them round so you can see them, and then the coffee pot. And then so yeah, so that's that. And then as what I do, I'll put the table back up with the food in it. Oh no, I won't. Sorry. In and out, in and out. Put a little boy in first. Because otherwise he won't, and they'll be missing out on cakes. Put the cup back on. And what I'll do is put that back in there. And put the plates, the seats in. Well, the chairs in. That's that. Right, that's that one. This little unit we got to sell on another unit, and they're the ones with the magnets in the back of it to keep the door shut. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stand it in the parlour for the moment until we get another unit, and I can be able to stand it on top. So yeah, so we have got some furniture coming for this. Parlour, and there's only the two-seater settee, and now I'm going to make a fireplace, and there's and get a unit to stand out on, and there's a rug or something like that. I need a rug for this one as well. So what we do is we'll leave this they'll leave this floor now, and as we will go up to the bathroom. Yeah, this chain, the top bit was the overflow bit, and then we have it on the and underneath the tap, and all that. That's that bit on there, and then I know you can see that there's that bit, and there's the other bit at the end was the plug. So what I can do is, and then if you can see that, and I don't know if you can see it, and we've got an hook there, so I can open that up, cut the chain down, and there's and then hook that back on, and there's and then stick it inside the bath and about there. But I haven't done that yet, and but I will do that, and then as we go through the house, and I will show you who's that is done. Yeah, the tapping that I've stuck on, and all that, and then I stuck that on with a bit of super glue, and then that is secure now, so that's handy. And so what I'm going to do now is stand that bath in the bathroom, and I might put that chain around there like that, and I'm going to stand that over there because we tried a couple of ways, and then as we like it this way, but I ain't too sure we're going to keep it this way. But and as once we're going to stand it in there, and then we'll see as we go through is the house and as to see which is the best way. Right, this cabinet, and then what we're going to do is either put some tiles along that back, or a bit of fancy wallpaper, and that set it off nicely. and all that. So what I'm going to do is stand that unit in now, and I'm going to stand that there beside the bath. And now what I'm going to do, because the mirror I'm going to stick above it, about there, but I've only got it on like blue tack, so, and it can always be taken off. And as in once I'm satisfied where it's going to go, and then I will fix it there permanent. I think that's about roughly about a height, and there's only guesswork, so I think they'll do. Is where they're there. So I hope that looks alright. And then as the mirror might need a bit of cleaning now because I've got the fingerprints over it. And then right, the toilet we're going to put down in that corner. And that so it gives me plenty of room and for the rest of the bathroom. And as little boy's just been, so he's left the seat up, but where's little boy for you? So, and that's it. And as we're going to put the sink along here. So, because at the moment it looks pretty good. And then it started coming together now. And then that gives me enough room so I can get another unit here. And now I don't know whether to make it myself or buy another one, but I think I'll make this one myself, and let's see how it goes. And then so with dressing the couple of rooms and adding more stuff to it, it's started looking alright. So and then if you could let me know what you think of this video, and please subscribe, and send us a comment and what you think of it, and if I could change it any other ways, if you can let me know, I'll be looking forward to that. And speak to you in the next one. So thank you very much. And take care. And we'll speak to you in the next one. Bye bye.